Welcome back to another episode of my trading vlog, where 80% of my views come from returning subscribers. If that's you, hit like now. If it's not you, just hit subscribe. Everybody else did. There was a reason for that. I'm showing SPY currently on the minute time frame. This is just a beautiful moto wave. What a spectacular way to start this rally. I did call this SPY bounce. I sure did. In fact, I kind of flipped entirely in the near term analysis. I was bearish, counting a motive wave, and I said, whoa, hold up. I see something else showing up here that supports more upside and perhaps even a new high. I don't know. Stay tuned. Find out right now. I'm going to go into the Discord and we'll share some gain porn. I want to share the money made, guys. I want to share it. I want to show it off. You guys are good at this. You're even better than I am. That's cool. Let's party together and celebrate the gains. Duke Nuke, the only one today sharing his gains, $1,104, 8.64%. Congratulations. I know some of those were on Tesla calls. You must have seen the video I made earlier this week about Tesla bouncing right after a sharp dive from Investor Day. It was an incredible analysis. I was very happy to see that. Rally start to form. It looks like Duke Nuke, you're looking for a little more consolidation of flag here and then a push higher, and that agrees with my analysis pretty much exactly. Hopping back into the charts now, away from this 1 minute time frame into SPX on the hourly actually. Before I hit all of the symbols, yes, I'm gonna go to Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, SPY, AMC, GameStop, the dollar, MULN, VIX, SPXU, Playboy, QQQ, SLV, Bitcoin, the 10-year Treasury TNX, TBT. And I gotta get going because I'm gonna try to do a lot in 10 minutes. So here we go, SPX. I now see it forming a rising wedge, an ending diagonal triangle. You can see there's quite a bit of overlap between waves 1 and 4. Wave 1 peaking towards the end of December. Wave 4 just ending now, and now we're in a bounce for wave 5. I am supposing that the high we saw in 2021 was actually the top of cycle wave 3. We saw a cycle wave 4 dip, and we've seen a 335 through here, starting with this zigzag. I have that shown bottom left, and expanding flat right in the middle, which is so confusing. But in a 335, the middle 3 can be any kind of 3, and expanding flat counts. Following that, 335 is a motive wave down, which might make you think we're going in for another zigzag, but it's not. It's just that third set of waves in that 335, and now what we currently see is a bottom from 4 and a rise into an ending diagonal triangle for cycle wave 5, which I anticipate will peak around as high as, ready for this, 434 in SPY, 431 in SPY, 4,342 in SPX. That can happen around mid-March. It's going to form a truncated cycle 5 wave, and then when we see the reversal and price passes below 4,188 in SPX, that's what I'm going to be calling the start of the bear market. Oh my goodness, the start of the bear market? Yes, if there's going to be a bear market, I think that's actually where it's going to start. And wave 5 through here may not truncate, it may extend, in which case we're in a new bull market. So stay tuned, because this is the irrational rally that could cause the meme stocks to explode. And if you're a recent follower, then you know I sometimes every once in a while put out a video just for meme stock traders. I used to trade AMC, and I say used to because I'm done trading it. I don't have a position. I'll be really open with that. I don't have a position. I just see it like I say it. I say it like I see it, and sometimes I say things backwards. I don't know why. We gotta go. Tesla picking up speed here. On the hourly time frame, I followed a horizontal triangle. This is typically a corrective pattern right in the middle of a corrective wave, or it appears as wave 4 often enough in a motive wave. That is to say, wave 5, the last impulse and a push higher appears here. And I think this is going to be a great way to end the bull market, is with a push higher in Tesla up towards 220. And I'm serious. And I called bounce right down here. Even before market opened and started heading higher, I said bounce. Here we are, up towards $200. I'm feeling good about it. I'm thinking it's time for a little bit of retracement. We've broken both these downtrends. The price needs to consolidate. Well, it doesn't need to consolidate, but it tends to. This is where it would tend to do that. And I would like to see that be a half staff formation, and I can see a 5-wave form already starting to build here. I'll go into that in more detail later. I think eventually what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to focus on just certain symbols every single day, and then do these big long reviews like once a week or something. I don't know. Going into Apple, I've been calling for a bounce. It just kept dropping and dropping and dropping, and I said no, it's gotta be the end of the bottom. It was just killing me that it kept dropping. This is a 335 pattern. You're going to see ABC for 4, ABC. It's possible that this is actually ABC, not wave 5. Wave 5 being back here. both forms of both analysis are correct, I think, and it's always important to have an open mind. Elliott waveform analysis is always going to have multiple counts that are correct possibilities. This surge through that downtrend absolutely blows my expectations away, but it makes sense given that the price has been pushing down further than I thought it should. So this reversal is born of that. Something like a slingshot. This is going to be a fantastic momentum builder for SPY heading into this top that we're going for. Nvidia pushing higher. Woo! Bulkowski would have advised a buy here at the third touch point along that bottom trend line when the price started to come up. And I would like to say that would be as the price breaks that downtrend. That would have been the best entry, probably right there. And that would be yesterday. Once we get above the flagpole, 237, then it's very possible we see another push higher. This pattern lasted a little long for me, but it is starting to form what's called a partial decline in a megaphone. Here it's a broadening top. I think I said broadening bottom. It's a broadening pattern. Don't worry about it. It's a reverse triangle in Elliott speak. This is a bullish thing. It really is. And given that the market's going to push higher, Nvidia could be along for the ride. Hell yeah. It's starting to look really good out there. It feels good. It feels good, doesn't it? It's going to feel better than it ever has before. This rally is going to feel better than ever. And so I have this wave count on SPY updated. I'm thinking to myself, I'm trying to get up to the top of this trend here with this push higher and even overthrow it. And in order to do that, we're probably going to need a strong push higher for minute wave A and then a triangle for wave B before exploding into C. And then we'll see that overthrow perhaps. And that'll mark the top of this new motive wave we've got going. 418 is a good place for that to stop. It is. But again, I think 431 is really where we're going to be watching. The last time the price was at 431 right here, I was calling for what I call the everything rally. And sure enough, everything was rallying. And as soon as we got to 431, I said, whoa, hold the phone. Something's wrong here. And we're going to reverse. And sure enough, we did reverse and we set a new low. And I was like, wow. So that level, I think, again, is going to prove to be where we find the most resistance in this rally. Let's move into AMC and GME before we get too far along. I've been talking about this broadening bottom, which is again a reverse triangle. This might look very familiar to you. And just like in Nvidia, we have what's called a partial decline where the price starts to cross the pattern after a third touch point along one of the trend lines, but fails to completely cross the pattern. This is a strong reversal. It really is. I'm serious. This is me talking here, the AMC bear. I am saying that we could see an explosive rally in the meme stocks. It would just epitomize the peak of a wave 5, especially a truncated wave 5. It just makes sense to me. And I hate that. My bias is still so bearish. But the analysis tells me the price can go higher, which irritates me. GameStop pulling up finally. Yesterday I was saying this has just been going down for too long. We're trying to find this lower trend line shown in yellow of this horizontal triangle, and I believe we're starting to see that. Yes. And the price moving higher here, exploding out the top, would be a perfect way to end the rally, especially as SPY is forming a cycle wave 5 in an ending diagonal triangle. Hell yeah. Now the dollar I've been following very closely. I've been forecasting this with a lot of accuracy. It was a little difficult to watch this rise like this and this downtrend to be broken. Price has re-entered that downtrend but has not set a new low, so I can't draw the next downtrend yet. Currently the dollar is trendless, which tells me that it is in consolidation. This is starting to look like a triangle. I said I have to figure out what kind of corrective pattern would give me a 3-wave zigzag heading lower, but then set an intermediate high. And I believe that would actually be characterized by a triangle. And I've been saying it, we need to see some of these financial sector indicators go into divergence, into consolidation or corrective patterns in order to achieve this last rally. And I believe this could be a great opportunity for that. As the dollar completes this triangle, it would make sense that SPY can diverge against dollar strength. And not for its own good. Nope, it's preparing a slingshot down. So I believe because this is a leading diagonal triangle. And if it's wave A in an ABC correction heading higher, and we get a triangle, a horizontal triangle in wave B, it's like, whoa, buckle up. This is a warning sign. The bull market is going to be short-lived, because the dollar is going to just destroy equities. I don't know why that works that way, but it does. It has something to do with rates as well. The bond market. I'm watching the bond market, and it's like, man, everyone's got to get on board with the bond market. It's like, it's flashing all sorts of warning signals to me personally. TNX is a 10-year treasury yield. Looks like yields continue to rise. Yields in bonds go up as they're sold, but also as rates are raised by the Fed. So if bonds are being bought and rates are going up, it's like, whoa, okay, something's going on here. I've been talking about this double bottom through here, and I'm expecting a handle. We could begin to see that handle form now above that double bottom confirmation level at 38.94. That triangle with a triangle in the dollar at the same time, it's lining up way too well. It's picture perfect. This is the kind of stuff I've been talking about for weeks. VIX plunging through this uptrend. I suppose we were not going to go even touch it a while ago. Admitted, but okay, we're probably going to touch it, and now I see VIX falling through it, and it's like, yeah, guess what? This breaks a divergence, undoubtedly, and what we see now is going to be a significant point in the markets once this trend ends. It appears that VIX is going through a third wave extension, which at the time would mean that VIX is probably going to go through a corrective uptrend for a short while, and that would make sense as I'm expecting a triangle to form or a flag to form after the couple days of rallies we've had in SPY. It's all just coming together. It's just all coming together. It's a beautiful thing. So many things converging. Woo! SPXU, the inverse ETF of SPY. I was saying if we get the bounce in SPY, I was expecting that we would see this wave 3 end and wave 4 to appear, and that could push down as low as 1426, which it is appearing to do. This wave count is going to have to be changed as well, because now I expect we're going to see this drop further. These mini wet waves 1, 2, and 3 are going to turn into mini wet waves A, B, and C as SPY pushes higher, and validating this mode of wave count on the short side. Yes, the markets are flipping bullish, and I called this rally all the way up, called reversal up here a couple different times, but to be fair, within a few cents of each other, and now we're finally actualizing this super sharp correction. And at this rate, it looks like we need to see a flag pull up or a corrective bounce here, which would of course correlate with a corrective spill and SPY, probably a flag though, or a triangle, like I said before. So again, things are just starting to line up. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day in the markets. Going to QQQ, boom, downtrend, broken, bullish divergence, realized, 335 correction, over, begin wave. It's probably a 5 wave, just like in SPY. This is going to be a motive move, and I really do anticipate that the price will rise to this downtrend towards 300, 305. Yes, be expecting it, and be expecting it sooner than you think. Watch for triangles. If you see a triangle, trade that thing to the upside. Not financial advice. It's really not. That's just what I would do personally. If I see a triangle through here, I'm thinking we're gonna have one more impulse wave heading higher. It's gonna be super strong. It's gonna be irrational. It's gonna be dumb, stupid, greedy, but there's going to be money to be made there. And don't be fooled. Just be ready when that thing turns around, because when it does, it's going to be hard, and it's going to catch bulls completely off guard. Here I go, hitting the wrong button. That was QQQ. Let's go take a peek at Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin going for more downside. As forecasted, as expected, going down. Sideways correction. It typically means you got a strong move. We're going to see Bitcoin continue to fall. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to reach the bottom of a megaphone here as well. A lot of these reverse triangles going on. Everything is lining up in similar ways across the markets. And for me, that's really good. That means that my analysis is going to get even better. It's going to get dialed in so tightly. I realized I forgot to go for TBT. This is the inverse short of bonds. So premiums on bonds rose today, and so the inverse ETF dropped. We're forming a beautiful reverse triangle handle on this massive double bottom that's occurring through here. Let me back up a little bit. There's the double bottom. Here's the confirmation level, and here we have the handle, and it's happening below the confirmation level for that double bottom breakout at 32.71, which makes me think that we don't have a double bottom yet, and this reverse triangle is going to be really tricky. So again, the bond market's starting to do weird stuff in the bond market. And with that, I think all that really remains is, let's go to MULN really quickly as well. MULN pulling up off of that trend line I drew yesterday. I'm looking for a wave 4. This could be A, B, and C. Maybe we get something. This looks like a flat, just like a standard flat. Maybe we get a running flat, falls a little short. Maybe it's an expanding flat, goes a little higher. But I am looking for a reversal here. MULN could be in danger of falling as low as like 18 cents. So it's like, I don't know. Sometimes it's just hard to call. SLV finally starting to form a bottom. I think we've had a truncated fifth through here. That's what I was trying to get at with this little yellow line. And I didn't talk about this on YouTube, but sometimes in my Discord I talk about the stuff or I post it, and maybe it's in chats sometimes. So you've got to really get in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. That's where the best analysis happens. That's where the community lives. I'm just here saying stuff, but if you're trading and you're looking for somewhere to talk with other traders who are in a similar situation as you, come commiserate with us when you're losing and celebrate with us when you're winning. Together, we are always better. That is, I really truly believe that. We have SLV beginning to break the downtrend, heading higher. This would correlate with weakness in the dollar. It's very possible that we actually come in for some sort of flat, or guess what? The divergence breaking between the dollar and precious metals may begin to occur soon, which is something that I've been waiting for to mark the bear market. And it looks like it's coming up. As the dollar grinds sideways or tilts down, precious metals will rise. And then the dollar once again will rise longer term. And if precious metals can rally through that dollar strength, then guess what that is? That's flight to safety. And I think that's where the markets are going to go, is straight into the precious metals. It's not going to be crypto. It's not going to be equities. And bonds, it might be bonds. I don't know. Bonds are going to have super high yields. So why silver or gold when you could get bonds, right? Yeah, something to think about there. Nonetheless, that makes me a little less bullish on bonds or on gold and silver, but I'm going to watch. I've been calling this a buying opportunity, and I think this is probably another such opportunity. This is like the sweetest place to enter when the dollar is looking weak and everything is supposed to go up, especially since SLV and GLD have been trending with equities lately. You can see this relationship. They're just going up today too, just like SPY. And with that, I think we covered all the bases. We didn't look at Playboy. Playboy, this is my favorite stock right now. I really like it. It looks to me like we might have some sort of leading diagonal triangle here, which is a teeny weeny thing over here. But it's breaking through a downtrend now. And I can see on this time frame that I need to pull this up so I don't leave out this peak. Yes, breaking the downtrend. Excellent. It's a great way to start a rally. I'm going to zoom out a little bit and then turn on my trades. I am just vlogging my stuff. So I've been buying Playboy with profit gains from SPY, 0 date options, expiration, 0 date, whatever. I'm not doing another take and I'm not editing that out. Here we are. It looks like a sweet double bottom. So this would be an aggressive buy signal to see the price passing through this downtrend that is formed from that intermediate value between the low or the high that, okay. I am obviously starting to spin here. It's just a lot to cover. So stay tuned for this weekend. On the weekend, I make all sorts of different kinds of content. Maybe I'll go make specific videos for the meme stocks. Maybe I'll put together a video about some product I bought from Playboy. I did an unboxing. I actually got some stuff, and the customer service was on point. The delivery was quick and easy, but we'll get to that later. Okay, enjoy your weekend. I'm out.